welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be looking at if I'm ready for my KvK or not in terms of speeds, resources and troops. Starting off with resources, I don't think I'm really stacked upon resources, but it should be enough considering that there is an event where you could buy resources from the ROK itself, and I think I am going to be doing that as I do have some of the flux coins and I would be using them to buy the $10 uh clams, I guess. Let me check. Yes, it is the clams, and I could buy roughly 4,400, which is 1.1 billion resources if I'm gonna buy food or wood or stone. And that's what I'm gonna be doing because I do plan on using only T4 for my archer and cav march. So I have 300 million food, 1.2 billion wood, and close to a billion stone and 300 million gold. And this would go up significantly after I transfer the resources from my farms after the melon event is done. And I would be roughly about 500 million food and 1.5 billion wood and roughly around 1.1 billion stone and 600 million gold is what I would be at, and that should be enough for my KvK after I get the resources, which is 1.1 bill from the OSS Bazaar event as well. So that's for the resources, and from my bag, I have a lot 1.1 bill food, 1 billion wood, and 600 million stone, and 100 million gold. So that is pretty decent. I think I could play this entire KvK with just the resources from my bag, but I do want to hit 1 billion KP, so I might need a lot of resources than this. I need double the amount that I have as of now. And for speeds, I'm nowhere near what I need. I need roughly 250 days, but I have 185 days. I think I can get to 200 by the 5th by the time we register. And yeah, I'm gonna need to chain a lot, but I've just been doing barbarian forts recently because I was not training a lot because I wasted a lot of AP training for the strategic reserve event and the 7K jump. I finished it too quickly rather than just using my free AP, so that's a waste of AP, and I would not recommend to do that. So that's for my speeds and resources. And now let me use up the VIP first, and I have to open the gold and silver keys as well. So for the troops, not really happy with that. In terms of archer troops, it's decent, but I just plan on using T4. So I only have 300k T4, and that's not good. I would need a lot more. So I'm gonna be training some in pre-KVK, roughly 100k, but I'm not quite sure. So I have 176k T5 archers, 321k T4 infantry, and roughly 850k T4 cav. I have 160k in horse and 300k T4 archers, 200k T4 siege. And I did have a plan to use a siege march, get a siege march, but the plan's no more. What I might do is actually kill them, kill the siege for speeds, and I don't know how much I could get. Roughly 50 days is what I could get, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it because I did use a lot of days to train them, and I did use expansions to train them as well. So that's for my speeds, resources, and troops. Now let's open some of the silver and gold keys. And I do have a advanced trophy as well, so let's open that first and hope for gems. Okay, we got some speeds and a teleport that I could use. I'm really low on teleports though. I don't want to spend credits on them because I need creds for the passports. So it's decent overall, but I would have liked if it was 1 hour speed up, so that would be 15 hours. Now it's just 7 hours or 7 hours 30 minutes. But yeah, I'll take it. It's free, of course. And thank you for the chess king. And now we have these treasure of warrior queen. This is free gold heads, guys. So if you actually stack them up, you're gonna gain free gold heads. You have a chance to gain free gold heads. The higher you stack, the higher percentage of chance to gain gold heads from this uh treasure of warrior queen chest. So let's open them. I'm gonna be opening 48 of them, stacked for 4 days straight. Let's do it. I hope I get two gold heads. None. That's insane, guys. Come on. Like, wow. The last time I opened 24, I got one. And then the other time I opened 36, I got one. It's really bad. So let's open the silver chest now. I'm just looking for the stars, so that I could trade them for credits. Okay, we got a bunch of them. And building speeds, of course, we need that. Gold keys. Let's see if I can get speeds. 16 hours of speeds, 11 hours of building, and 7 hours of research. That's decent. And I do need the sculptures, starlight sculptures, which is useful. 8 keys. Any blueprints? Epic would be great because I could trade them again for the credits. But legendary is gonna be even better. But I don't know why the legendary is so hard to get. It's like insanely low percentage. Now, now let's look at the marches that I'm going to be using for my KvK. The first one being the newly maxed QSH in my account. I just maxed them recently, like 3-4 days ago. So I'm going to be using QSH and YSG as my first march. And as the second march, I'm really not quite sure yet if I should go for one of these three comps. I have Arthur for sure, and I'm going to be leaving him at 5551 for now. And for the secondary commander, I'm not quite sure yet. We'll get into that. But first, let's look at my cavalry and archer gear. So for cavalry gear, I'm going to be making no big changes to it for KvK 5. I'm just going to be stacking up my materials as I would need two accessories because my other two accessories are for my QSH. QSH needs rage, guys. So that's why I'm going to be using those two for my QSH. And this is the gear that I have. And for ornaments, it's not that good. I just swapped this one and I have none. And this is not cavalry at all. So I'm gonna be needing a lot of the stones. I don't know what they are called actually. Let me have a look. Conversation stone. I need a lot of them. So I need roughly two more of them. And once I get good ornaments, and I will actually use them. But yeah, I'm working on the ornaments for now. And the plan is to use Author and Archleys for my second mod, but not quite sure yet because I have my reasons to not invest into Archleys, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. So let's look at the QSH gear, and I do have a decent gear for my QSH as well, but it would have been way better if I had a bow which is legendary or a crit epic one, and I wish I can get this crit as well and this too. It's at 75. The next time I have it, it's great. And this one as well. The next time I have it, it's done. So that's for my archer gear. And my archer ornaments couldn't get any better unless until I get all of the rare or legendary inscriptions, of course. But I'm gonna make no changes to my archer gear or archer march at all. And for my cavalry gear, as I said, I don't want to invest into archeries. And I have three reasons. The first one being I can only use him for cavalry troop type. And the second one being I know two other comms that I could be pairing with Author that would do good. And I could use those other two comms for other troop types as well. So let's look at what are those comms. Those commanders are Hector, the first one, and Philip. And why these two comms can be used again paired with Arthur and other troop types as well. The first one is Arthur, sorry, Philip, and it's because he can be used for any troop type. So you can see he could be used for archers, you gain health bonus. For infantry, you gain defense bonus. For cavalry, you gain attack bonus. So I could pair him with any of these three troop types. So he's a 3-in-1 commander. And for Hector, I could pair him with basically Arthur, and that's because he does combo attack damage factor 1400 as 551 so it would be decent. And for the second reason is he could be paired with infantry as well. Maybe in the future if I go for any infantry commander I could use him. And It's so great that he could be used for two troop types as well. But the third one is the most important thing, and that is I could pair him with David and use him for garrison as well. And I've really wanted a garrison pair for so long now. That creates an importance for your account in the KvK, and you could actually help help your kingdom in the KvK and be useful other than just field fighting. So that's why I wanted garrison pair. Obviously not the main garrison of the kingdom, but as a secondary garrison or a third garrison, or you might need to defend a lot of flags at the same point of time, and I could be defending one of them. So that's my opinion to go for Hector. So if I have him at 5551, I could maybe get a few MGEs from for David. So I could have him max and it would be great, but that's a plan for now, and I don't know who to go for. Make sure to comment on the video down below telling me what do you think is the commander that I should go for. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. See you on the next one.